casters. Right? We got a good mix.
Damian turns to Edward.
I was
Do
like,
you feel like he says dancing swordsman with a little bit of derision?
I sense a bit of derision, yes, but it is okay. He is Ugg, and you argue with him, or are you going to fight by him? We should use lots of magic. It's what Edward says to Damian.
Yeah.
Stay close, fight, and I will make you great with my magic.
who said this?
I like magic.
Yeah, like greatness.
Damian.
Does anyone?
Hey, nice belt.
Hey, Nibbles. Ugh.
Yeah, Grizak really.
You guys want to be big? Yeah, big 'em.
I like how your plots are happening just right before the fight. Just
It was
in
like,
time
what did you do
planning.
at breakfast? We talked about poop.
Ah, shit.
Arlen and
It's
Grizak
like in,
talked
it's like
a lot
in movies
about who's gonna do
when
what.
they're in the helicopter and hopping off the helicopter on their mission, and they're talking about the mission as they're starting the mission.
They're talking about it. It's so the crowd can get on the same page without having to have a scene
That's right,
in some.
yeah. Without having a scene
Was
in
there
a boring
no
room.
briefing before you took off?
Right? I laugh every
We
time they
need
do
to
that.
know.
It's like they're hopping off with their weapons in hand, cocking them and fucking loading them, and they're running towards the objective.
We need to
and
make
they're
sure we
talking
take the
about what
command
the
console
objective
so
is.
the
It's
bomb
like,
doesn't
oh,
explode.
God. What are we doing here again? You know, like, oh my god, like seriously, that guy needs to die.
Well, that's us.
Yeah, that is actually you guys, which is pretty funny. Okay.
We don't need to be here. Then why are we here? Then why did we bet? I don't know.
There's like a crowd chant of Conclave, which is mixed with some booing and people yelling at you like dragon. They're all cheering for the dragon. After 10 minutes goes by, you can see some judges with hourglasses. They blow a horn, and you're instructed by judges to choose your platform. And the conclave gets to choose their platform first.
Okay, Magnus, where's the orb at the top?
You think the orb at the you know where the blue one is? It's somewhere in this corner.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the center. The blue one at the top is somewhere in that corner. Yeah, Magnus will take. Yeah, it's easier to go down than it is. It's easier to fight people below you than it is to fight above.
They climb to the top, and people are cheering as you take a dominant position, as a dominant starting position.
Dick G.
They're instructing
Magnus
you
was yelling.
to stay inside the circle and on the platform. So the tree is too big, so it's sort of
Well, the tree's huge and we're medium.
Yep.
So can the tree just like teabag us?
Oh yeah, you could stand in the platform. You could also stand like clustered in non-combat squares if you really wanted to, which some teams may have to do. But the tree,
Yeah, all 8.
the tree is basically standing up there. Oh yeah, this platform's magical. There was a kind of a shimmer of magic. You get the sense that there is a 10 by 10, a 10-foot high field of magic that comes up from the runes.
We detect magic.
Okay.
Hey, what? Hey,
Does the spell work?
Detect magic works. Yep.
What's happening here?
Perfect. Magic works.
What is this? What is this? What
Take
is
a look
this
at the-
field?
Just take a look at it. Go, yep, that's magic.
Yeah. Give me a spellcraft check.
No, it's magic.
Oh,
This spell tells me if
well,
something's
let's
magic
check-
or
let's
not.
check,
That's all it can tell me.
Hold on, give me a sec. We've got Blue. You my boy, Blue.
Fleas
You
can
got
also
some.
actually detect magic and actually try to see if he can fucking see what this actually is. It's just funny to see Zed not knowing how spells work at all.
Spellcraft.
Yep.
Sona gives you a 24.
And I lied. Please don't put the ranks in spellcraft.
These fields block evocation magic 3rd level or less.
Evocation magic 3rd level or less.
Yep.
As in,
Fireball will do.
they're like vulnerability,
Yeah.
but only for evocation.
Yes.
So if you're in this space, it won't come in,
Correct.
and you can't generate it from the space, or can you cast it out?
You can cast it out.
You can cast it out. Oh, it's like a weird game of like, don't get fireballed. This also makes
This is Fireball. You said 2nd or less, right? Or 3rd or
Third.
less? Oh,
Third.
Fireballs are higher than that.
it's 3rd.
No, the 3rd level.
Yeah.
Unless Bannock Baden squeezes, he's physically standing outside the barrier.
Do you know what this also means?
What?
Those orbs are gonna fucking suck. It's not hot potato. It's fucking exploding potato.
He's grabbed it.
Right. The monks are allowed to choose their position, and they choose a high position as well, diametrically opposed to your ludus.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Fucking character.
They're gonna fall off when we kick them. They're gonna fall down. Hopefully you can fall slowly. Gonna kick you off.
They're deciding exactly how they're gonna stand, and kind of ends up like this, with a couple of monks hanging off the back.
It is such close quarters.
Crowds just being whipped up into it. Now the next 2 luduses are introduced. The local boys, you know them. He's shouting. I'll go through sort of an abbreviated introduction. The Wolf Knight and his Alpha Wolf, Hydrax the Serpent.
Screw that guy.
Your very own Knight Captain, Zalentin. And then they introduce some blooded knights. The knights decide that it's probably going to be a hard time climbing, so they're going to choose a middle position, so that they're not.
Oh, you
gonna
can be in the middle one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Strategically, so that they're close to both platforms. They don't want to be close to the Conclave, so they're going to choose this group over here.
Hey, what is Bannock Baden's
They're gonna have
reach?
such a hard time with their lives, because all right, knighted armors dangle off the side. Oh no.
Yeah, they're all dangling off the rope ladders. It's going to take them some time to get up, and they're kind of in a precarious situation.
It would be funny if somebody like wall of fired them or something.
There's a fucking fireball right there.
Be
Oh
funny
look,
if by
they're
the-
not covered.
By the time it actually got to the top, everyone was dead, and it was kind of like the tortoise and the hare.
The blessed of Our Lady, those who yearn for the broken shield. We have Tybalt Coro from the eastern realms, and his sister in arms, Maylene Coro, guarded by the broken shield Captain Taylor. And there's some cheering. Cheering mostly happens from the other people that are trying to out-cheer each other for love of Lady Daystra. These guards and warriors take positions opposite of the Knights of Vaddapol. They have some payback from last season.
They're just going to fight each other like every time. They will never win because they go and they smack each other around.
Yeah, you can see that. These guys in heavy armor just moving so slow, and they're climbing up and shuffling around and careful.
They were
not-
like they both missed the meeting where this was proposed as the end of game fights.
Although the Broken Shield Captain seems to be quite adept at moving in his armor, and the same thing with the Knight Captain Zalentin, and Hydrax and the Wolf Knight seem unbothered by that as well. So there are some that have trained properly in their armor.
We're going to poison Hydrax with his own poison weapon.
Tybalt Koro is dressed in armor as well. He's some sort of warrior, and by the lack of armor, you're probably guessing that she's some sort of caster. You guys have not done a lot of intel on them. They fought their 3 fights. They may have fought their fights out of
the only one
town.
who knows about him.
Yep. Next, we have...
The circus.
Is it the circus next?
Yeah.
I believe the trolls are last.
The trolls are
The
last.
trolls
then
are
the
last.
beast
The monsters are second
Oh,
last.
the Indepts. The Indepts actually go next.
Well, it'd be
Who?
yeah, the independence.
Oh yes. Sorry, you're right. Yeah.
But the Indepts and the circus will be called out to sit on the stones, and then they'll take their spot.
Yeah.
What a collection we have here today! It is astounding how much talent there is that does not belong to any of the schools. Leading the independence there with the independent spirit of a crow barbarian, Ajax the Crow! And they're not as pompous because apparently they didn't pay someone as eloquent as Damian to do the intros for them. Which is pretty fun. Ajax the Crawl goes out first. They do it a little bit differently. The Independents, they have their leader. Serving the great god, old god of fire, the elemental lord of cindering, is Chanticleer, the Efreet Wonder.
Zed is giving a golf clap from the top of the friggin',
In service to our Duke, a great warrior of his own right, a sergeant at arms. Last year served as leader of the Icons, Phoenix Rivermen. Plucked from the bowels of the pit fights, captured from fields afar, the lumbering lug, the smashing laggard, was Rock the Ogre. And now, someone who hasn't been seen in the arena for a number of years, since the day...
the old guy! Come on, old guy!
Since the day he won his sword of freedom, he has returned from training gladiators. He has returned from managing fights in the northern pits. He has returned with a blood-soaked fury and desire for carnage. Give it up, young and old, ladies and gentlemen, Kython the Unchained.
Alright, get him, old guy! Yeah, old guy!
They seem to have a chant for him. Like they're kind of going, oh, 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 oh. And he's waving his chains around, and people are whistling, and they remember him. And then some other gladiators backing him up.
And some chuckleheads!
Yeah, and then they like 3 guys that get announced in the same sort of breath. They're
In
like
wrestling, we call them jobbers.
They go and take their spot upon the ancient stones installed by the Imperium to suck the magic from you. However, there is obvious spellcasting for those that have already gone onto the stones. There's spellcasting and drinking of potions, and potion bottles are just flipping off the side.
Marty, do you want Magnus to roll something for drinking a specific potion?
Yeah.
Okay. How many potions do I have that are of the resist or delay poison, and one of... Is that what you want?
So Magnus is drinking all of his potions, right? That's effectively your
I've got a big list, not all my potions, no.
Okay.
Do you want to know how many I have for the resist poison? Like, is there a specific...
The delay poison potion that you bought, are you drinking it?
No, that one's sitting in my mantle at home. I've already got my own.
Okay.
I had 4 with me.
You have 4 delay poison potions?
Mhm.
Okay. How many of them are you drinking?
There's one.
Okay, roll a d5, you roll a 1. Okay. You thought you had 4 of them, it turns out you have 5 of them.
I fucking knew it.
So add 1 to your list.
he's like, oh, something's wrong. I know something's. I'm melting.
You end up drinking one of them, and it seems to take effect.
Okay, I'll put 4.
We'll inject him with poison to see if it works.
It multiplies the effect of the poison. Awesome.
Yeah, it's a cursed it's a poison of immediate poisoning. Make all your saves at once. Oh god! All right. That rogue had to improvise. His task was actually to replace the potion that was in your neck chain.
Yep.
He didn't see it, so he watched you for a while and.
30
potions. He knew which bag your fucking potion bag was, and he just chucked it in.
Cling, 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 cling.
Magnus is still not sure. He's like, you don't have them all out in front of you and counting. You're just kind of thrusting your hand in and grabbing the ones like, nope, yes, and so you've got an extra one that is labeled.
Lucky day.
Yeah. Yep. You can thank Nemi for that.
Do you want me to put like 1 is questionable beside it? So remember.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
1 is definitely very questionable.
It's very,
If
very.
you don't
questionable.
smear your man mitts all over it, we figure out that there's a problem. Then we might be able to hunt him down by smell. To get the jobber rogue. Get over here, 4th level rogue! Gonna beat your ass!
Get out of you.
Vaddapol! This next gladiator is the Imperial Army's humblest, as some would say, handsomest gladiator, your plucky and lucky lieutenant, darling Damian Van Imp! He has returned once again to wreak havoc in the arena for the greatest fans of all Vade. He plans to once again collect the Imperium's blood tax from the heathens, because today those taxes are due. Who wants to see more blood? And with Damian, there's a collection of misfits and miscreants equally bent on mayhem and bloodshed. They had a rough start in the city of Vaddapol, where they discovered that we train the best of the best, but they made some changes to their lineup, and now they are here for some payback! We have the newest Conclave, we have the newest ludus that Vaddapol has to offer. In no particular order, first off, this gladiator possesses the poise and grace of his draconian ancestors. The majesty of this bloodline shines through with every strike, every spell. His is a long and ancient tradition of monastic training perfected over 1,000 years. He is the fiery fiend of the pits, Berk the Czargon!
I hate you.
Barrick looks at Arlen like, really?
I was like,
David's probably got a big ass smile.
it's like that asshole.
He just trots out. And like people are cheering, but he doesn't egg them on. He just looks resigned. The introductions continue.
And here we have a noble of the old ways with a scimitar to grind. He is a master of sword and spell, the gentleman's gladiator, Edward the Ripper Ravenhurst.
The crowd's clapping. Edward seems to be okay with his introduction. He like mouths the word "the Ripper" like in question mark to Damian.
Damon's like,
Next comes the mysterious dwarf from the north, as lethal as he is disgusting. He is the psychotic sorcerer, the demented druid. He is named for the noise his enemies make when struck by his lightning. He is the Great Grizzerk! his partner in crime, known for felling men like saplings with an axe of such enormity it boggles the imagination. This giant brute is already a former champion of Fallen Stone and is looking to repeat that feat here for you today. He is Nibbles the Destroyer!
I was a champion of Fallen Stone before he was.
Nibbles goes out and he's just showing off his huge axe. Lifting
Callie's like got her face up against the bars, kind of like between the guards. She's like, "Go, Sam!" and waves, shows you the ring. She's like, "Yes," and blows you some kisses. She's so happy. She's so happy.
All right, don't die, man.
Otherwise, this is where Callie goes evil.
Yeah. Life is pain.
This gladiator might look like a simple brute, but he's so much more. As quick on his feet as a halfling, as cagey as an elf, as tough as a dwarf, and twice as mean. Standing at an astonishing 8 feet and 400 pounds, he's the pugilist with passion, always in fashion. He leaves enemies falling. He's the minotaur mauling, knockout artist, and former champion of Fallen Stone. Put your hands together for Smiling Sammy Stonefist!
He's going to be like, waving his metal fist in the air. Yeah.
People are cheering.
This
This is fucking fun, Mark. You need to type these up all the time. You have a new job now.
A new one every match.
Every match.
Type one of these up for your dinner.
Alright, who am I missing here?
Ugg and Arlen.
Ah, yes.
I'm wondering what Arlen's is.
Lo and behold, it seems that Magnus isn't the only Lannister with a fighting spirit. But this elf risks centuries of life for your entertainment, and as you can well see, the sands have already claimed his legs. But even that crippling injury would not stop this mad magician from being here today for you. The elf has more scrap in him than a blacksmith's trash pile. He is the legless wonder who fights from down under, the Dread Circus's very own Lannister, Armageddon Arlen Fightbringer!
Arlen Fightbringer?
Yeah.
That one was
Damian standing there outside waiting for you to come out like, I came up with a good name for you.
How well does he wield through the sand on his own?
not very well.
How does the crowd receive men in wheelchair?
Many of your people are like, there are some people that are a little bit shocked and they're cheering. Arlen's got a good,
He's charismatic.
charismatic. Give me a perform check as you're wheeling through the sands and waving your hand, and you're definitely not something that they expected.
Get over here, Fightbringer! Come
You want
on!
the dragon? Check out this guy.
And the name is just epic, Armageddon Fightbringer. This is fucking
Let's
hilarious.
just roll a d20 to
That
start
is... We need to get him a Rey Mysterio mask.
with. I haven't- 15. I haven't figured out what my perform thing is, but I've got
Okay, the crowd's gonna start up helpful for the
performance and
It's your charisma
Diplomacy?
plus... what your BAB is what? It's not plus
6.
diplomacy.
6.
So you get +2 for your BAB. Do you have any ranks in acrobatics?
No.
Do you have any ranks in a perform?
Or profession gladiator. Or
Profession doctor.
no.
No. So it's your charisma +2.
And last, but certainly not least, is the beast himself. This creature has left strewn about like discarded trash the broken bodies and souls of those foolish enough to challenge him. The very sight of him terrifies women and children alike, but it is not they who should be afraid. His only victims will be here upon the sands for your amusement. He is the throat strangler, man sportsman. He is the Dread Circus's champion. Give a big round of applause for the incredible Hug!
Sam's like going, yeah, wave your hands. Fuck, I got Sam turning into fucking Magnus. Wave your hands, come on.
Come on, do it. Magnus is up there. Like,
Ladies
good job.
and gentlemen, lords and dames, boys and girls, I give to you your new and improved Circus of Dread.
This announcer guy is really good at his job.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, he did such a good job. Oh, that
No.
was the best announcing.
You're welcome.
Oh, you did that.
Oh, good
Ah,
job. That's pretty good. That's
Oh, you-
pretty impressive, Damian. Thank you. That's good job.
Don't worry, Zarmageddon. He's got your back.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently.
At least some people are grateful. And he looks at Barrack Tarn.
I am not terrible, is what he says.
I mean, Arlen probably... Fightbringer's pretty good for Arlen.
Okay, you guys, after the independents, get to choose your spot, your starting spot. Where are the independents going to go? The independents don't want to start next to Magnus like they did last time. I think the independents are confident they could take on a bunch of knights.
I think they're, yeah.
They're going to start... Yeah, monks don't scare them. They're going to start underneath the monks.
That's a busy platform.
While the circus is on the platform, Nibble says, I think we should start on bottom platform.
We'll have to deal with the megaphant.
Yeah.
Everyone deal with Megaphant soon.
No, it looks like it can reach us down there.
Yes, soon it reach everyone when Nibbles knock tower down.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, I like this idea. Let's do
Bring
this
it
plan.
down. Bring the fuck down. Yeah.
He's brought a big ass axe. So fuck your trees.
I see tinder.
Attacking the bottom.
I see tinder. Kindling or whatever.
The kudos Drakester goes to Mark. Those were 99% written by Mark. Mark's like, can I do this thing? I'm like, but I got this new voice modulator. I want to do the thing.
I write the thing. You read the thing.
I may let Mark or Damian start to like. There might be like WWE where they pass the mic around and shit talk each other. That'll be autumn season. That'll be the autumn season.
That'll be the new hook.
The new hook. Okay, the judges are telling you like that the field is busy. There are priests prowling around everywhere and judges everywhere. You can see the beast tamers and their beasts growling and grimacing at you. You guys are told to take your starting position, your home platform.
Gentlemen, where would you like to be?
Nibble's knocking platform down, just telling you now.
That means we want to be. Sorry, is that that's the wrong one? That means we want to be. Yeah, I'm having issues, man.
Context switch, come on.
I think we probably
It's gonna happen to all of us. I think we've all got at least 3 characters out here right now.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty.
I think it's best to probably just pick any of these sides.
Let's fuck.
Any of the sides will do.
Well, somewhere, the bottom, and then we'll knock the
Let's
whole thing down.
Marty, is the megaphant walking around or is it in one area right now?
Right now, it's in the corner with the rest of the beasts.
Okay, which corner?
Well, it's down here.
Okay, let's pick one on the opposite side. Yeah. Is someone helping Arlen up?
Yeah, we'll pick you. We'll carry. Do you want us to carry your wheelchair up, or do you want to leave the battle chariot on the floor?
Actually,
Baraktarn will hang off the edge if somebody wants to, like a caster wants to be.
Yeah, Grizak wants to be in there. Actually, Grizak's already turning into a huge air elemental. Casting's already started.
Oh yeah, it is.
As soon as they got off the stone, Green Eye's like, oh, wow!
Yeah, Grizzak's like casting. Oh, you can see the other teams are doing it too. Potion bottles are just like like trash, just kind of raining.
I just need to know
raining
how
down.
many rounds we get before we start.
The other team's got to spend like 10 minutes on the.
Oh, it's 10 minutes.
100 rounds.
You have another
Okay.
10 minutes.
I'm gonna start putting spells down for people.
Are we?
Okay, it's getting late. Maybe we should
Yep.
put spells down later.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like when we come back.
I've
I
got
have
the
to
list.
wake up in 4 hours to have a meeting where
I
I
don't
need
give a
to
fuck.
be
I'm taking tomorrow off.
where I need to be smart. Then why were you late? Why were you the one who was late for game?
I'm traveling and I'm
They have a very anticlimactic kind of last-minute substitution as they're subbing in a troll. Apparently, they introduce a war trolls, champion troll, Kane of Groomsh leading a group of trolls, and people are starting to wonder what the big surprise was supposed to be. The judges flag that there's a substitution, and the surprise, which some of you suspect was supposed to be Sindara, doesn't show. And they don't let Mama Bloodbear in for some reason. I don't know if she just wasn't there or not. She is their healer in the wings.
I suppose eating the dead is a form of healing.
You remember
No,
what she
I'm
was
worried.
able to do last time?
Yeah,
right?
I'm worried about her
Yep.
trying to control something.
Oh yeah, she magic jars. things.
Magnus is gonna be like, "Hey, you caster, mage guy, come here. Look, come here, fly up here, come on." He's like, she starts going into like a little reverie thing, or she starts closing her eyes and doing shit. She can control dead things. I don't want that shit happening. She gets involved, I'm gonna involve her.
Okay. They tell you that you shouldn't attack the.
Don't attack the healers.
Don't attack the healers. If you attack the healers on purpose, that you will forfeit.
What if the healers attack us?
The guards will keep them from attacking you.
Fucking loophole! If we get off the structure, do we lose or what?
No. You can run around in the sands. Don't leave the arena.
All right. This Magnus is an idiot.
So the last
Yes.
two are sitting on the stones. You don't see a Sindara in the crowd. They had some problems with their lineup, similar to the Conclave did. The people in first and the people in last. Stuff happens, I guess. Kane of Group looks a little bit angry, but but he's kind of nodding like he thinks he can do this with all the trolls. And then the beasts are just a horrible menagerie of pain. Drace has a lance as well as some weapons. The Megaphant is out there looking really tough and painted up. 2 gargoyles. The Vino Manticore, actually, if Magnus, you look at it, is running a claw across his throat, like it's coming for you.
Yeah, Magnus is like, come on.
And Swoosh, you're not even sure if he's touching the platform. He's just sort of like this sort of twisting cone of air. And I think this is a good place if you guys have to work tomorrow. This is a good place to leave the game. We need a name for the game.
Calm before the storm,
There we
or the
go.
intro before the storm.
Calm before the storm. I like it.
Hey, wait a minute. Daddy thought of it.
I like your first one better.
I can start putting the spells right now. I have a list of
Why can't
paste.
we be
Paste.
friends?
Paste.
Why can't we be friends?
Why can't we be friends? That's pretty funny too.
That might be a better title for the next game.
The next game.
That's going to be awesome. It is fucking chaos.
Some things
This
I
is gonna be
realized that
chaos.
you shouldn't rush. Like I think the intros were like a great way to pump this up. And on YouTube, when people watch these in succession and binge watch this,
It'll go smooth.
Yeah, it'll run smooth.
So-
Appreciate guys that tune in tonight. Thanks for putting up with a bit of my audio problem as I had to adjust the gain and a bunch of things. But I think the used sparingly for situations like introductions and particular new PCs. I think we're going to come up with a rule that I'm not going to use the voice modulator for existing PC voices because I think most people can like understand the PC voices. We'll use this sparingly, but I think I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun with it.
Dark.
Oh come on, man! His voice is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need one. But like future fairies and demons and angels and dragons, I will play more with the voice modulator just to see how well it could.
Considering the number of Mr. Roboto voices in there, I'm assuming we're going to see some friggin' like inevitables or some nonsense.
Constructor, yeah.
Hogan and Bushwhackers. I actually get those references. Those were the wrestlers when I was a kid.
Those are awesome.
That's hilarious. Okay, good place to leave it. We will
awesome.
talk amongst ourselves maybe for a Sunday game. I have a long weekend this weekend because MLK Day is. We have that day off on Monday. So Sunday, a short Sunday game might be doable. We'll definitely let the stream know. Look at the events section below the in the panel below the video on Twitch. If you follow, you should get notifications if you haven't turned those off. And Twitter, I don't know how reliable it is, but we do send out a reminder just as game begins. But good to see you guys. Awesome hanging out on a Thursday night. And we hope you guys, enjoy
this as much as we do.
Peace and have a good night, everyone.
Also, it's like whoop whoop. It's the sound of the police. Whoop whoop. It's the sound of the beast.
10-4, buddy.
10-4.
That's one called police. Wait. My favorite one, and I did some karaoke because I'm part of the Twitch Sings beta. I did some with different effects just to see how it would turn out, but I also did Love Shack and what's that MC Hammer song?
Can't touch you.
Can't touch this.
In this motherfucking voice. It was fucking hilarious.
So check out those videos. I was playing around with it. It was a good way to unwind after work yesterday as I was playing with the voice mod. So if you want to laugh, go and check that out. Yeah, it's Marty basically slowly going nuts, perhaps. I realize I look psycho right now. No, this is funny. This is actually funny.
Hey, look at the dude with the beard. Oh, he's singing. What the hell?
What the fuck is that? How is he making his
I'm a pretty princess.
It's like I'm fucking 12, and I think the high-pitched voice is funny, fuck me. Oh, shit. I'm 12. In her head is the 12-year-old, and just the high-pitched voice is fucking hilarious.
Boobies. I was hoping you'd laugh there because that makes me laugh a lot. Oh, the giggles.
It's just great. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Have a good night.
Night, guys.
Beast.
See you later.
Later.
Stay safe.
Fuck.
Sweet dreams.
Bye-bye.
Why is it so funny? Good night, Mark.
Good night. Bye.